Hi friends, and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Via. Grab a seat, get comfortable, we're so happy to have you here. God, it's been a minute since I've done that, and let's talk about that for a second, actually. So hey, it's been a minute. I mean, it's literally been, I think, a month and a half, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So let me talk about what we're gonna do in this video, and let me then talk about, actually, you know what, it might be a better idea to tell you why I've been gone and then talk about what I'm gonna do in this video, or give you the short story. So for the last month and a half, I have been completely gutting out my room, going through all of the possessions I've ever had in my entire life, getting rid of almost everything but the essentials and the very, very sentimental. And I'm redoing my whole room for the first time in my life, and I'm super excited. So that's kind of where I've been. I didn't think this was gonna take as long, so if I knew it was gonna be this long, I would have said in my last video that it would be a while before I was back, and I'm really sorry. So if you do check in the description of this video where all my socials are listed, I'm posting on my Sims specific Instagram why I've been gone. I think I've posted there a couple times. So if you missed it, that's where it was. And if you want updates about my room, actually, those will be on my Twitter. So I thought today I would kind of build my dream room in The Sims. I don't quite have it in my budget to do my dream room, and that is because I spent $3,000 on the cleaning of this room alone. So I don't have much left over to decorate with. So I'm gonna kind of live vicariously through my Sims, as I often do, and build the dream room here, I guess. In real life, we're doing a 70s theme. I'm gonna see what I can do with that in The Sims. I downloaded some custom content, but honestly, my Wi-Fi was being pretty crappy today, and I didn't feel like waiting, so I'm gonna try for a 70s theme first, and if that doesn't work out, I'm just gonna do something really pretty. So yeah, I'll start jumping into that. I don't think this is going to be completely to scale, but oh my god, let me see if I can talk and do this at the same time. I'm gonna try, but if not, then this part of the video is about to speed up for a minute.
Oh my god, it's Krayshawn. And we sound like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. Bitch, you ain't no Barbie, I see you work at Arby's. Number 2, supersize, hurry up, I'm starving. Gnarly, radical, on the block I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix, call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coop cruising, I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the...
So I think I've gotten as close as I can to the actual dimensions of my room. I have the ones in real life, but I'm not gonna do math and translate that to Sims so everything's to scale. But this is not really representative of the way my room actually looks. This is just I wanted to throw the furniture I knew I had in here to make sure that it was as close to the right size as possible. So this is you walk in my room, I have a dresser here, my desk, my bed, then I have 2 like plastic dressers over here for like extra clothes storage space, my old toy box. I have an entertainment center with my TV on it here. An empty entertainment center here, I'm using it for like storage. And over here I have a keyboard, and then and here is my closet. So it's not like very functional in here, it's very cluttered. In real life, I'm now trying to get a little bit more creative with storage spaces, so I don't have like all of these things here. I'm keeping the toy box actually, and I'm keeping like my winter clothes in it. It is just like a beautiful like wooden box. I took all the toys out, and so I'm keeping all my like heavy sweaters and coats and stuff in there. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of these guys and this guy. This guy's gonna stay. And yeah, I guess I'll just start getting into redecorating everything. This is like, I didn't know how to like orient this room and like have it like face which way, because this doesn't like feel like my room to me, you know? And my windows are up a little bit higher than this, but that's not gonna work in The Sims, but whatever, I'll quit it. So I'm gonna start with the bed. So I have been sleeping on a freaking twin-sized bed since I was like 12, and like I am a 22-year-old woman. I got sciatica, I got chronic back pain, I got problems. I can't be sleeping on this twin-sized bed anymore, you know? So I'm finally getting a queen-sized bed. I had one like my whole life. I'm finally getting one back. My whole life until I was 12. So that's actually probably not even the majority of my life anymore, but it's fine. Wow, I don't want to think about that at all, but I want to get a 4-poster like canopy bed, kind of like this one. But I'd be hanging curtains on it. How am I gonna do this? Because I want to get like the exact... Maybe I should have just waited and tried to download more custom content, but it's fine. Maybe this might be like as close as I'm gonna get to what I want in real life, or what I'm getting in real life. It actually is very similar to the bed frame I'm ordering. I'm just gonna hang curtains on it, and mine's gonna be a white metal, I think. So that's fine. We'll just work with this. But now I'm like, the blanket sitch, like what are we gonna do about that? Because obviously this is just white. I'm trying to see if I have any blankets that'll go over it. Oh, that might work. Perfect. So I haven't settled on a comforter yet. So this is also like, might help me pick out the real vibes for my room. I haven't actually bought anything yet. So I know I want to go for like an orange, brown, yellow, green kind of theme, because it's going to be a 70s styled room, I think I mentioned. The problem is I can't afford to redo like the walls in my room. So I have wallpaper up, and it is like from the 70s, but it's like white and blue, and originally I was going to paint over it or get contact paper and do the whole room, just like a solid color, because I can't take the wallpaper down and paint the wall because we have horsehair walls, and I don't really know what that means, but I know that I can't paint on them. So, but doing my whole room in contact paper would have been like $300, and that's a lot for someone who doesn't have a job right now. So I'm just gonna work with what I have. So that kind of changed the color scheme for me. So I'm trying to work it out. So I know all the colors that I want could still work with this blue, but now it's like not gonna have the same feel, you know? First world problems, I know. I'm gonna stick with this orange one for now. It's not very 70s, but it at least has like the color theme I'm going for. And speaking of wallpaper, maybe I can put on something that looks kind of similar to what I have. It is kind of like this. It's like this, but it's like not as dark as that. Like, it's a light blue, like this blue would work, but then this would be white, you know? Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna get anything closer to what I have. Oh, this is actually really similar. Okay, wait. Duh. Yeah, that's almost identical to what I have going on. So, yeah, looking at this, okay, let's just try to make the blanket at least, like, cohesive with what I have going on the walls. Ooh, this could work. This is actually kind of similar to one of the quilts I have in real life. So this brings in the blue, but it still has, like, the orange and yellow that I want, just not as much. Like, this and this kind of look better, but I don't know. Let's go with this. It works. I don't think I'd go for that pattern in real life, and that doesn't feel like super 70s to me, but it's fine. And I have in here, like, it kind of looks like this, but like old, so a little faded. This is probably what it looks like when we first moved in. But it's faded in spots, and there are definitely some stains from when I was a kid that we could never get out. I remember my brother came into my room and squirted shampoo all over my floor once for some reason. And that has been stained there for years. We could never get it out, and then recently my eyeshadow palette broke, and so there's a huge just like neon pink and black stain right when you walk in my room, and I don't think those are gonna come out. I also can't afford to rip up this whole carpet because it's wall to wall, and put a new one in. So what I'm gonna do is wash this rug the best I can, and then like buy a really big area rug to put over it. I want to do like shag carpeting because that's very 70s. So I don't know if I have one here that looks like what I want. Let me check just for reference. It would be like more of a shag carpet and more probably orange than this color. It would also probably fit in the room a little better, but that's kind of the idea, and I'm hoping that a lot of my big furniture, like my entertainment center and my desk and stuff, will kind of cover enough of the perimeter of the room so that it won't really matter that it's not wall to wall. I guess we'll see, and everything could look terrible, but regardless, this is my dream room. And you know what? Why should I have to keep it? You know, that we're not being realistic. Why should I have to keep my wallpaper? This is my dream room. Hold on, I just realized, I just remembered the premise of the video that I'm making. And then I wanted to do like an accent wall, probably on this one because it's the only one without a door or a window. Let me see what I have. Actually, you know what my dream would? My dream would? Yeah, that gave it away. You know what my dream room would have? Is wood paneling. We have it in, like, our kitchen, and some of the other, like, my dad's office has it, and I love it. I love it so much. My mom hates it. We don't have anything like it in game, because of course not. I'm trying to decide what I prefer, because this is more the style of what I would get, but this is the color. So I might keep this one for now, just to keep all the colors consistent. And I'm going to take a look at this blanket again. Okay, I mean, this one isn't super 70s, but it is kind of close to the vibe of what I think I'm gonna get, which is like, it's kind of the same color comforter, and on it, instead of like these kind of like astronomical things. It's like eyes with makeup. It's more 60s style makeup, like the kind of powder blue with the thick graphic liner on the lid. Sorry, this isn't a great view of the room. I'm like looking out my window as I talk to you and not focusing on the game at all, but yeah, maybe I'll insert a picture of it, I don't know. But whew, this kind of has a similar vibe to it to me, I don't know. So I knew this wouldn't be like perfect, and I might end up changing everything and doing something completely unlike what I'm doing in real life. I have a backup plan in mind if I can't find enough like 70s kind of style things in game. So this might end up looking completely different by the end of the video, but that's fine. I'm just having fun today. I wanted to put a video out, explain where I'd been, and let you know also that the Island Living Let's Play, the next episode, was filmed before any of this stuff started. I was halfway through editing it when I started tearing the room apart, and I really thought it was going to be a 2 or 3 day process, and I was going to be, you know, back on schedule right away, and it looks like it's more going to be a 2 or 3 month process. And as soon as this video is up, I'm going to start working on editing that. Just take a few minutes aside from cleaning every day, and hopefully that'll be up in the next week or so. So it is coming. I promise I haven't abandoned that, and I haven't abandoned this channel at all. I've just been really super busy, and I'm sorry. You can't do posts in the community tab until you reach 1,000 subscribers, I think. So we're a little far off from that. Let's focus on like 100 first. But yeah, so let's get back into this, I guess. So I am gonna keep my dresser, which is right now between these 2 doors. I think I'm gonna keep it there. Oh god, my legs asleep. I'm literally sitting on my floor right now, guys, because I was cleaning and I just put everything on my bed, because what else is new? So, let's see. I don't think any of these really look like the one that I have, so I'm just gonna try and get something close. And again, this is like my dream room, so it doesn't have to be exactly like what I have. And then, so I have a big, like, well, not like big, a moderately sized entertainment center, that we don't really have entertainment centers in The Sims. So I know sometimes, it kind of looks like this, but I would say that it goes like from here to here, so it's a little bit bigger. What does that even say? Barbershop? I don't want that in here. So that's clearly not an entertainment center. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I was considering like pausing this recording and like exiting out of the game and downloading one. Maybe I should. That's kind of close to what it is, but I don't really want that. My TV's a little bigger than that. Even though it's going to be a 70s style room, I'm still keeping my, like, modern appliances. This is too big. But, whatever. Whatever. Gosh, I wish I had a dresser in that same wood color. Let me take a look. This might be just what we need. Okay, it's not a perfect match, but it's not bad. This is like making me scared for redecorating my room, because I do also really want to get a vanity in here. I've always wanted one. My biggest, like, passion and hobby outside of The Sims and, like, music is, makeup. I love doing my makeup. Every time I have an excuse to do it, every time I leave the house, I'm doing, like, I go all out. I don't even care if I'm literally just going to, like, the pharmacy. I mean, I'm not going to do it every time I go to the pharmacy, because who has the time? But every excuse, every chance I get, I put on makeup because I just have fun doing it. So I really, really want a vanity in this room, and the fact that I'm having trouble fitting some furniture in here is scaring me, and I'm like, oh god, am I gonna be able to fit a vanity in here? But I'm pretty sure I am. I have to remember that this is not to scale. So this is starting to stress me out, trying to go with the 70s theme, and I thought it would. So what we're gonna do is just freaking redo everything. And I'm gonna make my actual different kind of dream room if I was doing a different aesthetic, I guess. That was too many words. But whatever. As if this isn't almost literally my real life wallpaper. What if I actually use it? What if I do try to make this actually similar to what I have going on? So I think I'm basically just gonna take this in like a completely different direction now. So this isn't exactly going to be like my dream room, because realistically I don't think I'd decorate my room like this in real life. It's very pretty, but it's not very me. But it is going to be a bit more of like a delicate kind of white and light colors, and like if I was a different person, like if I didn't have mental illnesses, this is probably what my room would have looked like my whole life, instead of it turning into like a hoarder's mess covered with posters and just a million different things around that have no use or value. You know, just mentally ill things, but whatever. So if I actually like took care of myself for the last 10 years, it probably would have been like this all along, and I wouldn't be making this video. I probably would have never gotten into The Sims. So that's sad, actually. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm glad that I have mental illness, because if I didn't, I would be so boring. If you guys want to know what is happening in my mentally ill brain right now, it's just that, like, that over and over and over again, but at like hyperspeed, so it's like and I don't know why. I'm just trying to pick out a TV stand, and it's like oh my god, like. Anyways, that was like really exposing my crazy to y'all, so enjoy. I realize I'm like not talking a lot in this video, and I don't know like what I'm gonna do about that, because I don't usually have parts where I'm not talking, so this might be a little bit different than what I'm usually doing. But it's okay, we're just kind of vibing, like we're easing back into it. I don't have a lot to say right now. But yeah, I've just been. This was like really hard for me at first. Cleaning out my room like this, because like when I joke and say it's a hoarder's room, like I'm not kidding, like I'm not joking. It was a hoarder's room, and on my Twitter you'll see the pictures. Like it was bad. I did have to pay money and get professionals to come help me because it was rough in here, you know. But that's like, it's okay, and it's okay to realize that something is wrong, and it's okay that I was struggling. It's just what matters is that I was finally able to like get help for this and everything, and I don't want this to turn into a huge big mental health video, because that's not what it is, but like genuinely just being transparent with y'all. Like I can joke about this and have fun, but it's been difficult. There was a lot of crying, a lot of regret. I was just at a few points like I wish I never even did this, you know? Like I wish I just left it the way it was and just dealt with it for the rest of my life, because it was just getting so hard, and I still don't even feel like I'm in my own room right now. Like this doesn't feel like my space. I'm not used to it. I'm not really comfortable here yet. So I'm really hoping that when I get around to decorating it, that'll change, and I'll feel a little better and more comfortable there, and whatever, the way you should feel in your own room. But it's fine, I guess. I don't know, it's been a long journey, and I'm excited for it to end, but I'm also excited to share it with you all. I'm excited to share it with everyone in my life, honestly. I can't wait to finish and post pictures when everything is all decorated in 70s and nice. I'm just like excited. Yeah. This is one item that I'm very sad to not use in this build, though, that I'm not doing a 70s room, is this keyboard, because I do have a keyboard in my room and I'm keeping it. It doesn't look like this, but oh my god, isn't it just like perfect for a 70s theme? Maybe when my Wi-Fi is a little better, I'll try and do another video with a 70s themed room, or maybe even a whole 70s themed house would be really fun. I just have to find some good custom content, because everything in The Sims, like the base game and all the packs and everything, it's all very, very modern for the most part, and if not, it's extremely stylized, but not extremely stylized to the point where it's like 70s. Like, there isn't really anything retro. Like, it's extremely stylized to its vampires, or like the island living kind of stuff, you know, the Salvadorian stuff. The outdoor stuff, I guess, is pretty stylized, very woodsy. But other than that, everything is like very, very modern. The Star Wars pack, Journey to Batuu, is super stylized, right? Obviously. The Brindleton Bay as well. Cats and Dogs pack, whatever. I'm sure you guys know what the packs in the game are. And if you don't, then I don't know if you care, but whatever. Anyways, but yeah, this is probably the most 70s item we have in game, so I just have to find the right custom content, and maybe I'll do a whole 70s house. I am like obsessed with the 70s. That's why I'm doing my whole room 70s theme, whatever, but yeah, very excited. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit a vanity in here, even after kind of nixing the idea of making it super realistic to my own room. But what I do a lot in builds is when I don't have room for like a standing mirror like this, or in this case a vanity, I'll kind of put one over the dresser and make it a makeshift vanity. I'm not going to use this one, but say this one. And so, like, realistically in real life and not The Sims, you could do your makeup standing up over here. I used to in my old game. I don't know if I still have it. I don't know if I've actually talked about this on the channel or not. I really can't remember. But I used to play with Alpha CC before I switched to Max this match. I think I have talked about this, and I honestly think I might have talked about it often. So me saying, I don't know if I've ever talked about this right now, really shows how much I forget what I've done on this channel. But yeah, I used to use Alpha CC, and I switched to Max this match because it blended in better with the game and stuff, and it was less of a hassle, even though I don't think it's nearly as pretty. It just works better, you know. If you know custom content, you know what I'm talking about. But I had this piece of custom content when I had the Alpha CC in game, and it was like a ring of lights, and I would usually match that up to go around the mirror that I put above the dresser, but I don't think I have it now. That's a bummer, but that's okay, because I'll just use one of these and fake it, you know? It's fine. I do intend on getting a lot of plants to put in my room, if not all at once, then like over time, which seems more likely, I think, because plants are expensive and I don't have a huge budget for this, but I'm very excited to hopefully not kill them all. y'all might see me doing this a lot in my speed builds, but now that we're actually like talking live and I can explain what I'm doing while I do it. So this is called alt placing, because when you when you place objects on The Sims, they slot into place like this. If you want to place an object on an object, it slots and you can't freely place it. And you can hold down Alt to place anything, anytime, with BB Move objects on, but still when you go on this, even holding Alt, it's going to slot into place. I'm sorry if I'm bad at explaining this, by the way. So what you can do is kind of get everything, you know, on your object that you want to slot something on, I guess. So it's at the correct height. Move it away. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to alt place it over here and put this object back. And you're just going to kind of basically have to hope that you put it in the right place. Some people are really good at this, and I've seen them kind of get it on the first couple of tries, but I do usually have to sit here for a while. So I'm just kind of putting some finishing touches on now. I was going to kind of do the closet, but now I don't really think that it's that worth it. I don't know, maybe I'll try, but I might just kind of speed through me putting up decorations and stuff. I don't know how interesting that would be to listen to or pay attention to. I'm just doing the last bits of clutter and paintings and stuff to get this looking actually lived in. So yeah, I might rejoin you in a few seconds to say goodbye, but I'll see you then.
보란 듯이 무너졌어. 바닥을 뚫고 든 치약같이 엊그처럼 잡겠다고 저 높이 두 손을 뻗어봐도 How you like that?
Okay, y'all, I think that just about does it for my little dream room, kind of, slash what my room would look like if I weren't mentally ill, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. Working title, I guess. So yeah, I hope that kind of explains my absence. I'm sure this one measly video won't kind of make up for it, but at least I can explain where I've been and let you know that part 2 to Island Living is coming soon, and then after that, hopefully soon within the next month or so, I can kind of resume a more regular schedule of uploading. Like I've always said, I'm not gonna stick to a specific schedule where I have specific upload days, but at least more like once a week or something, I'll kind of be back to doing that again. So yeah, I did nix the closet idea, and I went and got those Polaroids and little turntable guy. I used to have in my old Alpha save like actual records, like in like milk crates, so you could like display records and pick different artists, and I really wanted to use some of those. I think the Hosier album, his self-titled album, would have looked real good in here. It fits the vibe, I think. But I did remember that I had this nice zodiac sign, and luckily it kind of fit the color scheme, though it was a little dark, but I'll let it slide. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I hope you'll stick around for some more, and if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. I really enjoy making videos for you all. I've really missed doing this. I've missed The Sims. I've missed just doing things that I enjoy. So yeah, I will hopefully see you all again real soon. Finish editing that Island Living video, though it will be past me talking, so yeah, I'll see you all around, and we can maybe jump into some screenshots.
Why the fuck you lying?
In a minute. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
How you like that?